Kevin Shackelford is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's set, and the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Missed with a slider. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the upper deck and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Rizzo stands at first with one out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his 2-seam fastball.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Now a throw over and the runner back easily. Hamilton gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be two. Gloved by Russell. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is strike two, swinging. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
In is Joey Votto now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Scott Schebler. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Tyler Chatwood. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schebler looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Addison Russell, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Russell behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert.
Riding in once again, Albert Almora. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Digging in, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Gennett aboard here at first with nobody out. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for
you. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kevin Shackelford. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave one. They trail it here 3-0. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Schebler ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hamilton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Hamilton stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7. Eugenio
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Votto is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Russell waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 0-2 delivery. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-0 pitch on the way. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Up around the face. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gennett has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 33, Matt Harvey.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 popped him up. Votto is there. 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zobrist giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Phil Gosselin.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. Brendan Finnegan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brendan Finnegan.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Shebler. 1 out. Javier Baez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Batter pitcher matchup numbers against Brendan Finnegan. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-0 home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Peraza leads off second with nobody out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. Slide and a stop by Baez. It's there. He got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
3-0 now. Set. Here's the 3-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. On the ground to second for Baez. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Scott Schebler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Winker is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Short, hit hard. Peraza comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's just 1 for 6.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Jesse Winker. Ready with the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul. One out, nobody on. Left side. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
That misses. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Addison Russell. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Schebler has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Adam Duvall will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zobrist is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a ball down and away. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And here's Jose Peraza. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and that's the 3rd out. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Austin Bryce enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Winker moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Schebler makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brandon Morrow enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 15, Brandon Morrow. Now playing left field and batting in the 8th spot, number 8.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Happ is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. they'll take that every single time.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Chatwood earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Kevin Shackelford was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brandon Morrow earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.